own show.
We have our own show?
We have our own show. Ice Time Online.
What channel?
It's on rivermen.net, and it's on PJ Star. No, we're too good for TV.
Roll on that.
We are into February already. Brendan Burke with David Minion for Ice Time Online. Season's going quick, isn't it?
It's just rolling right by. And what do we have this week? Something special, I think.
You know, it is something special. Northern Edge Hockey comes into the Rivermen and work with the St. Louis Blues as well, and they do a skills practice once a week pretty much when they have the opportunity, and it's an opportunity that these guys don't get a lot of places, not a lot of teams get it, and it shows. And you talk about it in baseball a lot. Fundamentals are important, but it goes higher than that at the AAA level in hockey as well.
They're here at the auspice of the St. Louis Blues and a group from Minnesota, and I think there's a guy from Toronto involved in it too. And we've got part two of something else, don't we?
We had a little fun asking the guys what they'd be doing if there were no hockey, and we've got more answers for you next. We've got Craig Woodcroft of Northern Edge Hockey with us here, talking about a unique practice that he runs for this Rivermen team and with the St. Louis Blues too as well. Craig, thanks for joining us on the program. Talk a little bit about what this practice is. It's not like the normal coaching practices.
Well, you're right. Essentially, what we've been asked to do is come in and provide a skill development component for the team. The Blues organization wanted us to give a refreshing approach to skills and skill work, because at the end of the day, if these players here want to move on and if the team wants to be more successful, you need skilled players. What we're able to do is come out here with a staff of guys and basically break the game down into various components, various situations that these guys will find themselves in a game. And then we're able to repetitiously practice those skills so that, you know, hopefully the common sense logic is when they see themselves in that situation in a game, they'll be successful because they've practiced it over and over and over again. And if you know a lot about hockey, most things happen in a small area. And so with that in mind, we break the game down in practice into small areas and really go after the skills necessary to be successful in those areas. And you know, it's a fresh approach for these guys, and it's challenging, and they like it because they recognize that they need to do this stuff to advance on to the next level.
You seem to offer something for the very skilled guys, the guys that are already very skilled, and the guys that need to work on it in general.
Right. No, and that's a good point. What we try to lace every drill with is intensity, and we try to make it so that they're doing these things at game speed so that it's not foreign to them when they find themselves in that situation in a game. Skill guys need to get better. You know, the lower end players on the team, maybe the guys who are more role players or checkers or whatever, well, they need to bring their skills up. Everybody needs to keep finding ways to get better if you want to, again, get to the next level, or if you want to get more ice time on the team.
You spend time at the Rivermen about once a week when the schedule permits. Who else do you guys work with?
Professionally, it's just the Blues. I mean, we talked to them earlier this year, back in June, and they had us come in and work with the prospects in the prospect camp. As far as what we do across the country, I mean, we go and we take the same sort of approach and apply it to kids who are 6 years old, all the way up to kids that are playing midget, AAA hockey, or even, you know, USHL level players. So the same approach applies no matter what level you're at. You always have to find ways to get better. You have to break things down into small components and let guys work at being successful in those small components. And sooner or later, they'll piece things together and automatically instincts take over and away they go.
That's Craig Woodcroft of Northern Edge Hockey, running the Rivermen through some unique drills.
All right.
All right, Rivermen fans, we're here with fan favorite, Ryan Reaves. Today's question is, if you didn't play hockey, what would your profession be?
I'd probably be a rapper.
A rapper?
A rapper.
What kind of rapper?
One that spits hot fire.
So, can we get a little sample?
No. That's it's on underground right now.
Is that what you do at home on your time off? Do you spit beats?
I spit some pretty sick beats, I'm not gonna lie. I got some pretty good flow.
How does it feel to be the fan favorite out of all the Peoria Rivermen? The crowd goes crazy for you. They love you. How does it feel when you walk around town? Does it get annoying when people stop you everywhere you go and ask for your autograph?
I think it's more annoying when they ask me where's Ben Bishop all the time. Ask me about your first fight.
Here we go! Bishop lands on right, takes down Hedge, crowd going crazy! Woo! Holy moly!
Well, that's understandable, but what do you like to do in your free time at home besides rap?
I like drawing a lot. Smiley faces.
That's weird. I heard you like to play a lot of video games.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'll probably take the belt on the team, to be honest with you.
What's your favorite game? What's your favorite game?
It's got to be probably Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
What's your gamer tag for all the Rivermen fans out there so they can at you?
Just a simple Reaves 25, the junior number.
There you have it, Rivermen fans. If you have Xbox and want to play against Ryan Reaves, you now have his gamer tag.
Bring it.
I think if there is no hockey, I'd like to be probably a personal trainer. That's something I've kind of got into. Growing up as a kid, weights obviously nowadays with hockey, big thing, but in any sport, everybody needs a personal trainer. So I'm kind of big into that in the summer, and I'd like to kind of go back to school and go do kinesiology and figure all that out and see how the body really works, and maybe help athletes out in that way.
A lot of fans probably don't realize that usually you come into camp with an insanely low body fat number. What was it this year?
I'm not sure. I think it was the same as last year, somewhere around 5'3", 5'5", something like that. But I think I just have like a really high metabolism, and combine that with working out, I have a hard time putting body fat on. So
most of the time, I like to enjoy playing guitar, read some books, and I own a business back home, so I still have to take a look at some stuff here and there with my partners. So that's about it.
What's your business?
I own 3 supplement stores in Canada, so obviously like to stay in touch with my partners.
Okay. Check.
What would you be doing?
Good. Hi, Rivermen fans. We're here today with Lars Eller, star forward for the Peoria Rivermen, and today's question is: if there was no game of hockey, what would you do?
Well, I think I would probably be a pro soccer player.
Why soccer?
I always played soccer growing up, and I was pretty good at it.
Well, before the game, Rivermen fans, we like to warm up by playing two-touch, which is a soccer game. And Lars, you're always one of the first ones out. So what makes you think you could be a pro soccer player?
Well, this isn't really soccer we're playing, but cut. I mean,
probably would have been an accountant.
Really?
I have 4 credits. My first year of junior, I went to school till first semester. I got 4 credits of accounting. So then after that, hockey was a pretty good decision.
So 4 credits, and that ranks high up on the list of things to do after hockey.
Well, not now. I'm a little past what I'm going to do after hockey. I'm just hoping to be alive after hockey, to tell you the truth. But if hockey didn't work out, it would have been business related, I believe, and probably in the accounting area.
You're not going to be a rapper like Ryan Reaves?
No.